Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be discussing how to change your life using hot girl healthy habits. So these are some of the habits that I've been using for a really long time now, and they have really helped me with productivity, with feeling at ease, with doing more in less time, with feeling happy, just bringing an overall sense of peace and calm to my life. So I've listed a few of those habits and we are going to be discussing those in this video. So the first thing is leave your bed as soon as you wake up. I cannot stress enough on this fact that sometimes we don't want to leave the bed and we laze around, which is fine. Once in a while it's fine. But more often than not, we wake up at the right time, we don't leave the bed, we look at the clock and it's almost time to leave for work or whatever you need to do. And before you realize it, you're like, I woke up 2 hours ago. How come I just have 10 minutes before I leave the house? It's because we don't really realize when we are on the bed doom scrolling. So the best thing to do for yourself is leave the bed. Even if you don't want to get into doing something straight away, sit on your couch, sit on a chair, sit wherever in the balcony, and then do whatever you want to do. If you want to read, if you want to just relax, just look out of the window, not do anything, it is fine, but just don't stay in bed, because before we know it, we've wasted a lot of time. Second one is mindful scrolling. So sometimes all of us want to be on the phone when we wake up, and it is fine. Sometimes it's okay to honor what you need, but we can at the same time choose what we feed to ourselves. So instead of following all the drama and gossip first thing in the morning and stimulating your brain so much and feeding all of these things that are not needed to yourself, we can instead choose it for better things. So we can consume better content first thing in the morning, even if you want to consume content. So you can follow motivation pages, productivity pages, pages that uplift you, make you happy, sets the tone right for your day. So this way you can be on the phone and your brain is happy because you're on your phone, but also you're feeding it the right thing, so you feel rather pumped for the day instead of overstimulated, overwhelmed. So what I personally like to do, I sometimes do Duolingo in the morning if I want to be on the phone, and this way I'm on my phone but I'm also learning something and I'm also doing something good for myself, which makes me good in turn because I'm doing something good for myself. So if you really want to be on your phone still, probably just alter the content you feed yourself. Third one is get some movement in. The best way to hack your happy hormones is getting some movement in. It could be anything. You could be running, walking, Pilates, gym, jogging, can be anything, but getting some movement in first thing or at the start of your day makes you feel really fresh, gets you out of that laze around zone, and then actually makes you really happy. Whilst at the same thing, you could also create a happy playlist for yourself that you can listen to when you're doing any of these activities, or a podcast that you wanted to listen. So you can actually, it's just a bubble of happiness. It's a bubble of things that you like. Fourth one is create a slow morning routine. Do not be in a rush in the morning. Your body does not like it, your brain doesn't like it. Probably that's why you hate mornings, because it's always so busy. Rather create a very slow, nice, gentle morning routine for yourself, where you're not stressed out, you've made it so wholesome, so saintly, that whatever mood you wake up in, all these things that you've curated in your morning routine, they just bring you peace and calm. Number fifth, figure out what is your productive environment. So what works for me might not work for you. What works for someone else might not work for me. It's just everybody hacks their productivity in different ways. So you just need to figure out what brings your productive self out. So for example, for me, I need to take a shower before I start working. Even if I'm running in the evening, which is rare, but even if I'm running in the evening, I'd still shower in the morning. Because I just feel it's the mark of a new day, and I need to sit near a window so I can get natural light. I can just see trees and plants or whatever is outside of your window, it does not matter. But I just see beyond my room. So that's two things that actually help me stay productive. Also, I really like to use Pomodoro timekeeper. I think that's the app I have on my phone. So Pomodoro technique is basically for you to work in small batches. So I have 25 minutes, then a 5 minutes break, then 25 minutes, a 5 minutes break, then 25 minutes and a 5 minutes break. then 25 minutes, and a 30 minutes break or 25 minutes break. You can adjust it as per your liking. Some people do it 55 minutes and a 5 minutes break. Some people do it 25. Some people do it 30 and then 5 minutes break. So you can really adjust it. But the thing is, in my brain, I'm so productive because I'm not thinking about that I have to work 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. I'm just thinking about these 25 minutes. You are just so efficient because it's just these 25 minutes. You don't have to think about anything else. So I absolutely love, worth a try. I'll leave a link down below. Number 6, which is trending a lot these days on social media, is creating a dopamine menu for you. So what is dopamine menu? It's just a list of things like your actual food menu. Could be starters, mains, desserts, snacks, whatever, but it's just a list of things that make you feel happy, that give you that dopamine boost. Instead of scrolling on your phone, you have a list of these things that you do that actually makes you happy. So for example, painting, baking, walking, running, everything is there. Playing games with your friends. So it could be a lot of things that you put on this dopamine menu. Number 7, know your body. So a woman's body resets every 28 days. It's not that you sleep and the next day you're going to feel fresh or you're going to feel absolutely amazing, because biologically our body takes 28 days to reset. So it's so important to know your body so you can actually put a finger down at why you're feeling what you're feeling. So for example, you know when your productive days are. For me, it's usually right after my periods or before I come on my period. So I'm really very, very productive. But then you should know when is your luteal phase, when you're feeling really sad or down, when you can work on bigger tasks, and when you should take it really slow, be kind. Number 8, create an evening routine. Romanticize it. Make it really, really girly if you like it. Make it really, really perfect to the T. Do face masks, cook for yourself, relax on the couch. Just romanticize your evening routine. Do your skincare, watch some telly, unwind. Your evening routines should be very important for you. It should be a ritual that actually brings you back to yourself. And whilst we are at it, start journaling. If you want to do it in the morning, fine. I personally do it in the evening because I have a helicopter view for that day. So now I know how I felt throughout the day, what I've done throughout the day, so I can actually journal and actually figure out what has caused me happiness or pain or hurt or made me agitated, any emotions. And it's so important to be in control of your emotions. It's so important to know how you feel about certain things, and journaling will help you greatly. And also, in your journal, the last thing you should do is write a gratitude list. So basically, just find 2 or 3 things that you're really grateful for that happened throughout the day. Could be a simple meal, could be a little walk you went for, could be a very productive day you spent, can be anything. But just write that at the end of your journal. It will make you feel really happy, you'll sleep well, and you'll wake up feeling happy. Number 9 is self-maintenance day. So what is a self-maintenance day? It's something you do for yourself, for your maintenance, for you to feel happy throughout the week or throughout the month. If you're putting it once a month, putting it once a week, it's totally on you. I usually put it at Sunday. I would plan my diary. I would see what I need to do throughout the week. I would plan my groceries that day. I would do a bit of meal prep that day. I would do everything shower. So shaving, hair wash, hair mask, body scrub, everything. So I feel so clean and nice. Changing the bed sheets, cleaning the house, everything that makes me happy, I put on that day. It's just a day full of dopamine for me because I like to do all of these things, and also I know I'm set for the week ahead. Number 10 is habit stacking. Running plus podcast, breakfast plus supplements, could be anything. Could be any 2 things that you do together, or it could be anything you do in an order, is called habit stacking. So instead of thinking what is the next thing I do, you should have a routine and a checklist to do one after the other. So as soon as you wake up, you make your bed. So now you've left the bed, made your bed, bedroom is done. Now when you go for your workout, whatever form, you listen to a podcast that you wanted to listen. If you're going for a walk, you maybe read a book. If you're walking on the treadmill, even if you're walking slow outside, I don't see a problem. I usually take my book when I get my nails done as well, because it's just easy. I just put the book there and I keep reading while she's doing my nails. I don't even realize I've spent 1 hour. So it's just 2 things you can do in combination, or one thing after the other that you can keep doing, which does not require a lot of effort, does not take a lot from you to think. Your brain doesn't have to be active. It's just like muscle memory, one thing after the other. But at the same time, you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So now these were all the tips that I had. But I had 2 bonus tips. So one is meal prep. When we are hungry, our brain only wants a high carb meal and sweets because it makes us feel very happy. It gives us a boost of energy. So that's what our brain is looking for because you're already starving. Instead, eat at the same time so that you don't have time to feel really hungry. You always fuel up yourself before you go there, and also meal prep. One of the problems of eating junk food is when we don't know what we are eating that particular day, and then we're like, oh, what should I cook? We are just in this rut, and what we end up doing is ordering or eating some form of rubbish. Again, goes back to your self maintenance. Meal prep for the entire week. What are you eating when? If you can do some preparation on that day so that you don't have a lot of work throughout the week, you can do that. For example, maybe you can freeze something that you can take out and eat. You can batch cook. The second one and the last bonus point I have is warm lights after the sunset. Do not use white lights. The problem with white lights is it's so bright, it's so harsh. Your brain does not realize that it's almost time to sleep. So if you put soft, warm sunset light, it will stay in tune with your circadian rhythm and your body will start producing melatonin, which is so important for a good night's sleep. But it is scientifically proven that melatonin is produced with warmer sunset yellow kind of lights instead of bright white lights that are just harsh. And it goes back to romanticizing your evening routine when you have mood lights on and you're cooking or eating a fresh meal and watching something. I just want to get to the end of this day now. I just want to do all of this. Anyway, this is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smash a big thumbs up. Comment down below if there are other things that you do that help you really stay on top of things. If you'd like to stick around, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.